Howdy y'all, welcome back to Neat Junk. Today we're going to be looking at some skate spots in my favorite video game of all time, Donkey Kong 64, on the original Nintendo 64 console here. So welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, basically what we do is we look for skate spots in old classic retro video games. So far we've done Mario 64, we've done Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and we've even done GoldenEye. And basically, I'll explore, as much as I can within, a reasonable time frame for it to be enjoyable and entertaining, hopefully. And if you're a skater, maybe you'll know what I'm talking about. And if you're a gamer, well, maybe you can learn a thing or two. But let's get right into it. Anyway, this is all nostalgic for me. I mean, if we go right into adventure mode, you'll see that I have a few files here. Let's check out what we're at game one. That's probably my OG file, 91 hours. That's like no life. 20 hours, that's kind of more reasonable, I suppose, if you're trying to beat this game. And then finally, another 20 hours with, it looks like the most complete. So 74, I don't know, what was this other one here? 75%. So we're gonna go with this one because game one, even though, 48%, 91 hours. That's my original file, definitely from when I was a kid, just messing around, having a good time in this game. So yeah, let's get going. Let's look for some spots. Enough chit chat, right? I'm getting nostalgic, but before we step out into, DK Isle, we're gonna check out his home. I forget what you actually call this spot, this place. So anyway, rules of this game, or whatever this theme we're playing here, is that the skate spot has to be an actual skate spot you could really ideally skate in real life. So honestly, I'm seeing a lot of dirt and we're off to a bad start. We're off to a rough start, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. But can I forget, can we get into his house from here? Because maybe he has a little skate spot on his DK's little bungalow here. I mean, this is the first sort of like thing we found that we could actually skate, I think. A little like sort of just flat zone. And it's not a skate spot, but we're just getting started. I have a feeling we're gonna find something. Nothing in here. Nothing, not a thing. Just a lot of cool stuff that gets me nostalgic and hyped. Anything in the Golden Banana Horde? And a little shout out to my other YouTube channel I started recently is just old obscure kind of music that I find in my reselling journeys. I will post there, and if it's never been posted on the internet before. So what do we think, y'all? Is this ground like some kind of ground we could skate upon? Or is this just dirt and rocks? Or did somebody design this to skate? Like it's a little, I don't know. It almost looks like a, what's that spot in California that everyone like manuals? It's a stage. It almost looks like it would be that height in real life, right? Sort of a ledge in here. I mean, is this the first skate spot we found? I guess it is, kind of. The Golden Banana Horde. I'll take it. I'll take it. I like it. One more shot at the Golden Banana Horde, and just let me know if you have any like thoughts about skate trick possibilities at such places. Because once again, I mean, we might just have to take whatever ground this is. I'm not sure what you'd call it. Dirt? Rocks? I mean, honestly, it's flat enough to skate, I think, for the purposes of this video. Anyway, y'all, thanks so much for being here with me. It's an honor, truly, to play this game for y'all and just jump around as DK. Once again, I see a lot of cobblestones. I'm seeing very thick cracks that are unmanageable, and I have a feeling we're gonna see a lot of that in the rest of this freaking game here. Not gonna freaking lie to you, but I'm still stoked to be here. Still stoked to be looking for these spots. If you didn't know about this channel, I do actually skateboard in real life a little bit. And I do post a lot of clips. You'll if you just look at my channel, all the shorts are just basically me skating around. Occasionally I'll do some video game review or type things, and I'll do some reselling type things. If I come across, I don't know, vinyl records or toys to resell, I'll make a whole video about that. Right away, I'm seeing, oh my gosh, I'm seeing a gap right there that we can grind across in theory, but it's a good theory, and we're gonna head and check it out right now. We're gonna explore all the spots in DK Isle, and I know we could get into some levels and stuff, but we might save that for another video if y'all are feeling it. All right, so what's the ground situation? I kind of like it. I kind of think that if I was here, I'm thinking it looks like every sort of New York or freaking East Coast street I could imagine. Man, it's dark, huh? I can't see anything really. Besides this spot here, which, if I'm thinking correctly, it has like a little sort of like almost like a wall ride pyramid type thing going on, where you wall ride, or maybe you wall ride up here and somehow grind across this beam. It looks like you might be able to grind it with enough speed, enough wax, get from one side to the other, and suddenly you're on King K. Rool's boat here, and you're kind of effed because there's baddies about. If I'm not mistaken, it's so dark I can barely see, but I'm pretty sure this is a manual pad here, right? It's like some sort of like ledge manual pad. Ooh, yeah. Oh gosh, get out of here, you freak of nature. I don't even need that, but I got it. All right, so we got a ledge. That's fun. A ledge manual pad, little combination. We'll call it Tiny's manual pad, and I'm into it. I feel like we found 2 skate spots real quick when we got onto the ship here, and I'm really liking that vibe. We won't go up to the second level because I kind of feel like that's entering the territory of Frantic Factory, and we're not ready for that yet. We're not quite ready for that yet. I don't think y'all are ready for that. I know I'm not. We do have like some sort of like almost like down ledge, or not down ledge, but almost like a 2-block, a giant 2-block. Well, maybe in theory, although I'm not sure how much like how much you're gonna be able to ride on this little surface here. It is so dark. Should have turned up the brightness, but maybe you can ride along the edge or like one of the beams, and like once you get enough speed, boom, you're flying over this thing. You're doing tricks. You're skating. You're skateboarding. You're finding the skate spots, just like I promised. Just like I promised. We really are out here, guys. It's a really enjoyable vibe. We'll save Gloomy Galleon for another video. I know y'all are interested in seeing such a place and seeing the skate spots within. Oh man, maybe I should be Tiny. I unfortunately don't have tag anywhere on right now, but I'm thinking I gotta go back and be Tiny right now. Excuse me while I get Tiny, because I'm really curious what's in. It's not the Great Fairy Fountain. It's what the heck is it called? See, I haven't played this game in way too long, and that soundtrack to that zone is one of my favorites. I would come here as a child, go there and that freaking island just to hear the music. I mean, I would turn this game on, as you can see, for hours at a time and just vibe out. I mean, proof is in the 90-hour pudding there, as you saw. I mean, for a little kid, that's a lot of freaking gaming, I guess, you know? Anyway, let's get Tiny. Let's check out what's inside. Gosh, what's it called again, this place? Is it Great Fairy, the Great Pixie Place? All right, guys. I kind of like this because it's more skatable than, I don't know, other cracky kind of textures we've seen. She's still sad. She's still pissed off that we haven't saved her day. But is this all sand? It's kind of looking sandy. I'm not sure what this is that I'm walking on right now. But in theory, if she can get out, if she wasn't here crying, and like we could skate this, you could come up this thing, like start from here, get as much speed as you can, ollie up here. You're landing right here, and you see that perfect gap under the fairy's feet there? It leads right up to this throne. And I'm thinking, for the purposes of this video, this is a skate spot. And I've seen almost such a thing at, like, you've seen Thrasher videos where they have the skate park thing that goes up like this, and they do tricks maybe at the top. I mean, this thing, if you're going to the top, you're a freak. I'm not gonna beat around the bush there. Not to mention the ledges that are surrounding this whole zone. I just wish I could tell you what kind of ground we're on. I mean, is there a sort of way to... It just looks like power stomping. But, so yeah, I couldn't tell you what kind of water, we're in water there, but I couldn't tell you what kind of ground this is. And I think for the purposes of this video, though, we're calling this another amazing skate spot. Absolutely stunning. All right, and let's head out and check out some more spots, y'all. I kind of like being tiny. She can fly around. She is kind of one of my favorite characters in a lot of ways. All right, on to the next little island here. There's nothing over there. I can tell you that just from looking at it. Angry Aztec, I guess we'll go up there eventually in this video. I kind of want to see what else is out there in this freaking world. Man, maybe I'm on the wrong file after all, because I do remember getting the, you know how King K. Rool, the last level, if you've played this game, you might know, he has a thing that ends up in the back here somewhere. It's like a whole wrecked thing that you enter to get into the last level. We'll have to come back in another video to check that out, because could be spots in there too. Could be spots in there too. We're getting a vanilla look right now, as they say, as the kids say. Kind of forget what's on this rock. Let's look at it. Excuse me. All right, once again, it's kind of rocky. But I could imagine if you had some like cruiser wheels or something like that, you might be able to skate this thing. You might be pushing it, But the shape alone is inspiration central. I'm looking around and I'm thinking, I want to skate this if it was possible. And I guess that does it for DK Isle. Besides, we'll go up to Angry Aztec and we'll take a look at that. And then we'll probably call it there. The whole zone up there. We won't actually go into Angry Aztec. We'll also save Jungle Japes for another time if y'all are into it. I mean, if y'all don't want me to do this, I could just stop right now. Nah, I'm all good. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying it, to be honest with you. I don't play video games as much as I used to. And when I do, I don't play games that I just try to force myself to like or whatever. Been there, done that. Come on. I play what I like. And I like what I play. I'm not really seeing any spots, by the way. I just have to mention as we're going, I'm afraid to say that it's possible the last spot we saw might be that fairy dang fountain. What the heck is it called? Let me know in the comments what that fairy place is called. Oh. Alright. We're gonna warp up there. I'm tired of this crap. It's gotta be number 2, right? Yep. I know my warp zones, alright? At least we have that going for me here. Man, this is rough, because I'm just going to say this is sand. You could just tell this is sand right here. It fades into the sort of rocky pathway structure, which, you know, this is actually pretty cool. We could skate this. I'm thinking, look at this. I mean, maybe you start right here. If this was a spot in my town, I would take it. Let's just put it that way. I would make something out of it. You know, you start over here actually and treat this as like a hub of sorts. Try to ollie into this side, or I don't even know, y'all. Maybe I'm just a freak and I just like weird spots. But I'm thinking this is a skate spot. Sort of. I'm just maybe also just like sort of desperate because I know this game's not going to have a ton of them. But this kind of counts too right here. I mean, once again, if this was in my town, we'd find a way to skate this stupid thing. It'd be fun for about a couple minutes. You let me know how you would skate this. It's definitely, like I said, with the rules of our game here today, and for the purposes of this show, there's not a lot of runway or stuff to skate upon. And that might end it for this episode. We'll take one more look around here. And I just want to say thank you for watching. It's been a little fun, neat junk episode of sorts. And yeah, I hope to see y'all soon. Again, let me know what you thought. I'm gonna end this video with a little Tiny. What do you think? Just kidding. All right, y'all. Neat junk. Peace out.